Greetings and salutations, wonderful people. My name is Scribe, and welcome to part 22 of the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. In the last episode, we cleared off a lot of the first above area, and then I got distracted and went inside this area so I could info dump my feelings about Starfield. So, with that in mind, we're just going to jump right into it. I am totally not recording this like 3.5 hours before I need this video to be released. I recorded this a week ago. What are you talking about? Deadline blindness? What's that? Oh god, why do I do this to myself? For those of you who are new and maybe starting with part 22 for some reason, you're probably wondering, why are you like this? And those of you who have already been watching me don't need to ask that question. You know the answer. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna get started. I have to record and edit this video before noon. Get it uploaded and ready before noon. I'm sure I can do that. How hard can it be? Where am I going again? This is not where I'm supposed to go. This is not where I'm supposed to go at all. Alrighty, so I have already had my morning routine. That's right, I have a morning routine now. I'm doing great. I've had breakfast for the first time in a while. I don't usually have breakfast, but this time I had breakfast. I've been having it for quite a while, and it's been fantastic. I felt wonderful. Alright, we want that, and that's it. Okay, so I have some news that I'm so happy is going to be in this episode before Wednesday, because on Wednesday a new series will be started. I debated whether or not I should just swap out this Monday's video for that video, but I decided against it, and the reason is because I feel like my main content, so like if I were to do the Fallout Let's Play that everybody, well I mean not everybody, but at least some people said that it would be okay, like one commenter, but thank you for that comment. I know that somebody's gonna want it. If I was gonna do that, I would put it in to either Monday or Friday. But because of the way that this is gonna be, where it's just kind of like a side video that's mostly just there to be there, I didn't want to pull into my daily schedule the days that I had selected. I don't know why. It probably would have been a lot easier on me to use it as sort of like a buffer series in case I hadn't had time to record this in a while. But anyway, I have a new series that will be releasing the first episode on Wednesday, this Wednesday, at noon, I believe, same time as my usual stuff. So yeah, and oh hello, that's right, I can punch all of you to death. So yeah, I'm going to forewarn you, just gently, I don't know what the audio quality is going to look like, because I made an oopsie during recording. I forgot that OBS lets you disable what audio tracks a source of audio is on. So, what that means is I had to do a lot of finagling. I had to do a lot of that to get it set up, because I hadn't prepared to record that series at that point. Because normally what I do is I have a very simple setup on OBS. For anybody who also wants to do an arena series, this is what I do. So I have my mic / auxiliary setup, and then I have desktop. And the reason I have it on desktop and not audio capture, because you would think that I wouldn't have to cut out as many time checks as I would if it was only recording Arena. Well, the thing is I've tried to do window capture and game capture on Arena, and for some reason it doesn't want to work. I have never been able to have it detect that audio source. I don't know how to get it to detect that audio source, and quite frankly, as long as the videos are getting recorded, I don't quite care to. So that's what I do. But I had to do an entirely different thing. I had to have window capture up because I could have it up and all sorts of stuff. So that was fun. It's a very big complex. Not gonna lie, I kind of expected this to be smaller. It is not. Oh. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. So yeah, and that's gonna be fun, honestly, because I kind of need a buffer series. I need something to make sure that it's not set up, and I have at least 4 recorded. I have 4 episodes recorded because the recording session for that was about 4 hours, and I have at least 4 episodes in me, hopefully more. And I hit the button again. Keep hitting the audio button. Stop doing that. You're supposed to be a professional. I mean, I'm not a professional. I don't get paid to do this. Nor do I really want to be honest. Feels like too much pressure. If all of my paycheck came from YouTube, I think I would stop enjoying it. I like just making it as like really dumb, fun stuff. But yeah. So. Not to say if I did have monetization, I wouldn't have it on. I'd probably have it on. I just wouldn't try to make it my full-time job. I would just get what I get and then not worry about it. There we go. I was wondering where I couldn't see that. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. I've had a bit of a week. It's not been too bad. I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure a couple days ago, and that's interesting. It certainly lives up to its name. But yeah, other than that, I've just been kind of hanging out and very excited to keep this series up because it's what will get me through this retrospective I've been trying to do for a while, and with the pressure that people are waiting to see me do it, I can enjoy that. I can bully myself into actually doing it instead of just thinking about doing it and then not doing it. Wait a minute. Let's hope that doesn't bite me in the butt. I had a bit of a settings oopsie because I'm using the setup that I had on Minecraft. It's fine. My mic is on a different audio track, so I can still balance out the audio. That was just like a stray thought I was having. Anyway, so I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm sorry, my pills are still kicking in. Anyway, so that'll be good. And once I get this series done, I feel like it's probably gonna be a sure thing that I'm gonna be getting through the rest of them, because this one is definitely the hardest to get through, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I love this game. It is very fun. It's very... Oh, finally, that wore off. Don't get me wrong, it's very fun, and I like it. It's just also very long. So it's a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we want this, and this, and this, and there we go. What areas do we still have to map out? We have to map out that area, which means I have to get over there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it that way, but we're going to try. go this way. So yeah, Daggerfall will be interesting. I think for me, the ones I'm looking forward to going through the most is going to be the Todd era, and I'm gonna explain why. Because these games are really good. They are definitely hidden gems, and I think that if you have the opportunity to play through them, let me turn my mic, or not my mic, my little audio dial on my headphones down so I can focus on speaking. And the reason why I think that, sorry, I completely messed up my sentence. They're hidden gems, and if you can go through and you can play them, absolutely do. 100%. You will have a unique experience, to say the least. That being said, I definitely feel that as games, they can be a little rough for some people to get through. Daggerfall, I think, is the better one to go through. Arena is the sort of game that you play to experience where the series began, and just sort of, you know, it's a good main story game. You know, it's like playing Mario. You know, you're not really experiencing. Oh, I might be wrong. I don't really know the Mario community, but usually you're not playing Mario to experience a different kind of game or experience. You're usually playing Mario to play Mario. In a similar vein, you're not playing Arena to do some crazy new side quest. You're playing Arena to play Arena. Whereas I feel like with the Todd era of games, you know, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, it's a very different story, where you can pick up Skyrim, never do a single main quest, and you can still have an entire playthrough in mind. And that's not something you can really do in Arena. And it is something you can do in Daggerfall. I'll be frank with that. You can do it in Daggerfall. In fact, that is the majority of my Daggerfall experience. I've actually never done the main quest to Daggerfall. I've never beaten Daggerfall either. I've played every single one of the mainline games, and I've played some ESO, but the only games I have beaten, like the main story and done like a full complete playthrough, has been Arena once, and then Skyrim also once. I did it just to beat the main quest, and at that point it was very interesting. That's the game I beat the game at level 16, I think, and I never touched that playthrough again because I'd beaten the main quest and I never did the DLC. I know I'm bad. So we'll be looking at it in its entirety, and I will be trying to do as full a playthrough for each of them as possible. That said, I'm dreading when I get to Oblivion because I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I know for a fact I'm going to probably have to play through it just in general on its own, because it would be disingenuous to not play through it and just do the remake, even though I really want to. Like, every fiber of my being is just like, just play the Oblivion remaster, but I can't do that. That game has had so much time, so much history. It's just, if I pick it up, I know I'm gonna want to mod the graphics, and I don't know if I want to do that now that the remaster has come out. I covered that in a different video, which you guys have probably seen if you're watching this one. So anyway, this is to say that I'm looking forward to Morrowind, and I'm looking forward to Skyrim. I'm very much looking forward to those, because I I like Morrowind a lot. I think it has a lovely thing going for it. And I adore Skyrim. Like any mainline Elder Scrolls fan likes Skyrim. Most do. Most of us got our start through Skyrim. A lot of Morrowind truthfuls and a lot of Oblivion faithfuls got their start playing Skyrim. I am no exception. I'm not somebody special where it's like, actually, I started with Morrowind. No, I didn't. I was too much of an infant at the time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Because my entry into this series is very fun, because Arena was my 3rd or 4th game, I think. And it is entirely Dark's fault that I got into this series. It is entirely her fault. She deserves the blame. She will have the blame. Those of you watching this in the past, or I guess for me it's the present, the thumbnail is the way it is because I had yet to record this, and I had just enough time to talk to Dark before she went to Sleepy By Town. So she gave me that, and she gave me 2 versions. She gave me the base version where I could just insert my own little thing, or I could use the funnier option. And I'm going to assume I chose to use the funnier option. I'll know once I get to editing. I haven't quite decided. This is... Oh, it's so big. Why is this layer so massive? Okay, calm down, drink your water. This is your daily reminder to drink water. Even if it has water flavoring in it. Put a little bit of water flavoring in it. Drink your water, dang it. Alright. I mean, think about it. Caetheryn drinks her water, and she is a borderline god capable of opening wormholes to fire blowhigh at people. Don't you want to be like her? Drink your water then. Oh, hello. Where are you? Oh, thank God. If I was gonna have to hear that entire time, I think I was gonna lose it. Alright, can I rest? Okay, there we go. Alright. Rest attempt. I know I've been going for almost 20 minutes, I can tell because I actually have my phone nearby, and I remember the time that I started. Already? Alright, what are we dealing with? Zombie. Okay. That's fine. Gonna rest again. Yep. Again? Thank you. See, Dispicus's kin aren't rude. They wait until I've had a full 8 hours to attack me. Be more like them, guys. Come on. Got a bunch of rats coming in here attacking me when I'm not rested. Got a bunch of other stuff attacking me while I'm not rested. Not cool. Not cool at all. Okay, this is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Probably. You know, maybe I should invest in a low duration float spell so that I don't have to do this every time I'm in an area that requires this. Okay. Alright. there's the pathway. Ah, more water. Alright. I have water flavoring in this one, by the way. I have blueberry raspberry in it. It's very good, actually. Anyway, so this is gonna be a long episode. I'm not even gonna pretend it isn't. This is just gonna be me trying to clear this floor and just kind of talking while I do, as I always do. A bit of a yapper. So, I think Daggerfall is going to be really fun. I say this because at the rate I'm going, I'm probably going to be clearing the game within a few months, this one. So I'm kind of already having to think about the future and my plans for Daggerfall. I will be modding Daggerfall. The version that I have decided to use is, I don't know if I've said this or not. I probably have, to be honest. I'm sorry, anybody who's binge watching this series or has really good memory. I'm sorry, I forget things I've talked about, but I will be doing Daggerfall Unity, and the reason is because the versions that I have been trying to select have been basically the definitive editions of the game. Can I use this? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Wait, let me double check. Put the fists away. What's the purpose of giving the boat if I can't use the boat? That's cruel. Anyway, I hit the button again, of course. Okay, so the versions that I've been kind of trying to select for the retrospective have been the definitive editions. So this has been the Arena Deluxe edition. Morrowind, I will be using the Game of the Year edition. And Skyrim, I will be using Anniversary edition. Now, I know that might be a little controversial. I don't know if it is, maybe not. But my thought process about this is trying to approach it from the perspective of a new Elder Scrolls fan. So this is going to be somebody who, for some reason, has the constitution to go through every single one of the original mainline Elder Scrolls games. From this perspective, I have been trying to select the version that will be most common for somebody to come across. So the Deluxe Edition is on GOG, thanks to one commenter who asked me if I was using the GOG version. It is on Steam for free. It used to be on Bethesda's website. It might still be there. This version is both a definitive version and it is the most common and easy to access version. Similarly with Morrowind, the Game of the Year edition is like, I think, $30 at most, maybe $20. So there's no reason to not use that version. And also, again, the plugins that I will be keeping into that game are also free. You can find them on the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages. So you can very easily get every bit of content out of that game. Oh, you can ride in the boat! That's so cool! I'm using nothing else. Screw magic. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Alright. Punch. That's so cool, you can use the boat. That's amazing, I didn't know that. Oh. That's so cool. Sorry. That was really fun. Anyway, so it's really easy to get that version. Oblivion, again, that's the problem I'm running into, is I don't know if for the sake of completeness, if I should just treat the Oblivion remaster as an entirely different game, or if I should be using the Oblivion remaster because it's what people will be picking. Therein lies the problem. Therein lies the dilemma. Because of the way I have set this up, I am lost now. How do I leave? There we go. Because of the way I set this up, I've basically made the Oblivion remaster a massive problem for me. But Anniversary Edition, I will be using without question, because Antidote, is it Vitality? No. Mercy? No. Antidote? What is the one that cures poison? Antidote of RK, I'm dumb. Okay, so Anniversary Edition is the version that most people are going to get because it is the version that is the most accessible, because it's basically just special, it's just specialer edition. And furthermore, it is the version that has the most content and stuff in it. People stopped making basic special edition content the moment Anniversary Edition came out. It has been the definitive edition for a very long time. Have you just drained all of my magicka? You have. I do not care for you, sir. Not in the slightest. I do not care for you in the slightest. Anyway, it's the version that everybody started using. One of the content creators, Fevi, I believe, has swapped Anniversary Edition. They do Skyrim builds. So at that point, if everybody's going to be using Anniversary Edition, it makes sense to use that version for the Let's Play. So I will be using that version. And I haven't decided if I'm using survival mode, because on the one hand, all of my other Skyrim playthroughs, I have not used that. On the other hand, do I really want to deal with survival mode as an Altmer and not a Nord? I don't think I do. I do not think I do. Hello. So anyway, that is kind of how I've picked these versions. Blast Blow High. Because I want a perspective for potential new Elder Scrolls fan to be able to see everything. Because if they're going to be playing these games, I would like them to have that, to be able to use this as a resource and see what they're getting into, and see if maybe they want to skip a certain game, which is entirely valid. If you don't want to use this version, or if you don't want to play this game, that is not a problem. Most Elder Scrolls fans probably don't, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they're just games that you're meant to have fun with. There's no boat for this one, which I find very upsetting. Oh, it's because it's the early Mario Kart channel. You would still have a boat, though. You'd still get soaked. All right, where is boat? Where boat? There were multiple boats. Where are they? Where have they gone? Have I been forsaken by the boat lords? Is that a boat? I don't know if that's a boat. Run! Jump! For boating! Aww, no boat. Alright. So anyway, yeah, that's the philosophy. Okay. We're gonna try resting to get my magicka back. Alright, 8 hours. Where are you? Really? Nobody? That's surprising. Alright. So now we need to go further north. I'm gonna find this piece of the staff eventually. You can't stop me, Jaeger. You've been trying, and it won't work. I'm gonna get to staff piece number 4, too. Might not make it to 5, but I'm gonna make it to 4. Ow. Ow!
You were a fool to confront me, and now have paid the ultimate price. Even now, my servants go to fetch your mortal husk. You will serve me well through my years as Emperor. Once I have made you undead, perhaps I will even let you retain some of your memories, so that the price of your failure has meaning to you.
Dang it! Of course, now we have enemies. Alright. Dang it, okay. Well, it could be worse. Really? There we go. Aw, man. I was doing so well, too. Alright, there we go. Alright, nobody. Alright, cool. We are going to not rest, but we are going to be casting the Shield of No Thank You. And then we are going to check if we can... Yep, okay. And then we're going to save. And then we are going to rest again. Alright, cool. I'm gonna find... I'm gonna kick their butt, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kick their butt. Alright. So, we're nearing towards the end of the video, sans staff piece, which is mildly annoying. But it's okay, because it means more episodes for you guys. Alright. Really? Like, that's so unnecessary. Like, the fireball spam is unnecessary. Like, it's evil. It's what it is. It's evil. I don't know if water walking is an effect in this game. Or if it is, I just haven't made a spell of it yet. But... it's still evil. Oh my gosh. How would a warrior approach that? I'm assuming just spamming health potions and hoping for the best. That feels like the answer to me. What the... What? Okay. It's like I'm getting a text. There we go. Alright. Moving into the next area. Please be the staff piece. Please. Please, for me. This has to be the area. I've been everywhere else. This has to be where it is. At least I hope. I think this is where it is, right? No. You can stop that. Oh. Solve whom I am by the riddle of this sign, and all good and evil within shall be thine. My second is performed by my first, and it is thought a thief by the marks of my whole might be caught. Who am I? This one I don't remember. I might be too stupid for this one. My second is performed by my first, and it is thought a thief by the marks of my whole might be caught. This feels obvious, I'm just not catching it. Okay, I see. I did look it up. Full transparency. I should have seen that coming. Alright, there we go. And with that, we have... Really? You are determined to make sure I don't get this. But whatever, it's mine now! I'm just gonna let the comments section make the joke about the throbbing of the ebony rod. We're gonna go now. Do your thing, I know you will, internet. Alright, let's leave. And go literally anywhere else. Alright, float. And we're off. I can show you the world. I can get lost, apparently. Okay. Wait, can I? Oh, no, okay. Not in the slightest. Yeah, we're going here now. We're running like a madman. Turn over here. Turn over here. How close are we to the exit? Ooh, very close, actually. Just keep true. Soon. Oh, wait, hang on. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right.
You have done well. I had thought you lost to me. The third piece of the staff is yours. Rumors have been whispered about in the Empire. I think Tharn senses that the pieces come together. You must take care to not be discovered by him. Your death would be most unpleasant. I have divined the location of the fourth piece of the staff. It lies in the Halls of Colossus, a structure built to honor a race of giants, though none have been seen in the land for ages. It is said that the Halls of Colossus sat perched on a cliff overlooking the Great Divide, which is along the southern edge of Tamriel. Perhaps the halls are near that coastline. I only wish I could offer you more. Fare thee well, my friend, and find this place for the sake of our loved ones.
Ah, yes. Caetheryn's father. Okay. Can you stop floating, please? Thank you. Let me in. Yes! Boat! Listen. If you're gonna go in style. And that boat that style. Also, I didn't know you could do it, so that's very fun. I like that. That's really cool. Alright, so now we can leave and head to the next place. I think it's elsewhere, I believe. I might be wrong. Okay, so we go here, and then we go up, and then we take a right, and then we go south, and we have where's it? No. Not again. There we go. And then we have the exit. There we go. Alright. And now comes the arduous journey of leaving. So we need to get over there, which is a task. Is it not? Yes. Alright. This video is going to be a little bit long because I'm going to include the journey back purely for the sake of completeness. So I do not have to do this again. And then we'll just head straight to elsewhere. Oh, woohoo! Please, please don't let me die. Alright, hearth heal. There we go. Alright, now we can go. Oh, I don't like that at all. Nope. Nope. I'm T-posing. With my fists away. There we go. I'm T-posing. Can't stop me. I'm asserting dominance over this entire grove. Nope. Nope. I'm getting out of here. Can't stop me. Can't stop me. Getting out of here. I'm rolling around at the speed of sound. Is this the place? No, certainly not. Okay, that's not good. Alright, so follow along west, up, left, okay. So we're just gonna hug the west. We're gonna hug the concept of the direction of west. There we go. Can't stop me. Right now, how far do I need to go? I need to. Okay, so we need to aim southwest now. How's that working out for me? That's working out pretty good. We're almost there. We're making our getaway. Listen, I love puppies. I'm not hanging out with you right now. Hang right. There we go. Is this it? Is this it? Freedom! Whew, okay. Going elsewhere now. Oh my goodness. That was something. Yeah, it's probably elsewhere if I had to guess. Alright, we are going to let's go to Dune. Oh wait, let's not go to Dude. This is a silly place. Alright, we're going here. Please don't be nighttime. Thank God. Wait, what? Hello? Why is it snowing in Elsewhere? Alright. Halls of the Colossus. Ooh, Corinth. I was right! Alright, we're going to Corinth. And with that, and this, like, hour-long video, I must bid you adieu. Because I have to edit this and get it uploaded before 2.5 hours. Not bad if I do say so myself. Alright, where's the nearest inn? Southeast of here, I see. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Oh, hello, sir. How about we not? Oh, Devil's Griffin. Perfect. Alright. She has not slept in a bed in a very long time. She has been sleeping on dungeon floors. So, alright, get a room. You know what? Considering after everything she's been through, I think she's earned the King's Suite. She's staying for 1 day. Give it to me for 30. 33. There we go. Oh, right, yeah, we're gonna buy a drink, too. What's some good ones she's got? White wine, yeah, that sounds like a good one. Perfect. Alright. And now, time's up. Let's see. We're going to camp for 10 hours. Ah, lovely. Lovely respite. Alright. And with that, actually let's go back in the room. And with that, that will do it for today. I hope to see you guys in the next episode when we go to the Halls of the Colossus, where we will get the 4th piece of the Staff of Chaos, and we will only be 3 pieces away from rescuing our beloved Emperor Uriel Septim. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. I have been staggered at the growth of this channel, and I hope to see it grow more. And have a great rest of your evening, or not evening. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.